It's all going to happen to one of us someday. We're going to need to know how to change a flat tire and put on the spare. I'll show you how to do it in a few simple steps. First things first, we need to make sure our spare tire is properly inflated. Spare tires are generally in the trunk on a sedan like this, and they should be inflated to about 60 psi, although you should check your owner's manual for the exact specifications. Next, we're going to remove our spare tire. You're going to have to unscrew it in here, pull it out, and our jack. This is a Honda Accord, but you can open this tab. And on most small car jacks, you're going to have to loosen this knob on the top by turning it lefty-loosey. That will shrink the jack and allow you to pull it out of the car. You need to make sure your vehicle is safely chocked and not going anywhere. So we're going to get wood blocks, stick them under the front wheels. Now I keep these with my spare tire in the trunk so that whenever a flat happens, I'm ready to go. Loosen your lug nuts on the flat tire about 1/4 turn while the vehicle is on the ground before you even put the jack up. Otherwise, once your car is jacked up, the wheel's just going to spin when you try to loosen those lug nuts. Loosen them about 1/4 turn. Next, we need to locate the jack point on your vehicle. There's going to be 4 of them by the 4 wheels, but consult your owner's manual for the correct points. Mine is right here on this crimp weld. That's where we're going to place the jack later in the process. And the 3rd block of wood that I carry with me is for the base of the jack, to keep it stabilized, whatever surface we have to jack on. So we're going to put that underneath the jack and slide that underneath the jack point. And at this point, you can turn this knob on the jack with your fingers until the jack reaches that crimp joint. Once you've successfully finger tightened your jack, you're going to pull out your tools and insert them into the jack. Most jacks come with 2 pieces that fit together to create a little wrench you can use with both hands. Once you got your wheel off the ground by just about 1 inch or so, it's time to fully loosen these lug nuts and remove the wheel from the vehicle. Once we've removed the flat tire, we're going to go ahead and take the spare tire and mount it directly on where the old one was. It's important to note, the hollowed side goes in towards the car. Now we're going to take our lug nuts and go around and just finger tighten them onto the lugs. Now that we've finger tightened those lug nuts, we're going to go back to the jack and slowly lower the car down to the ground. Now that your car's back on the ground, we're going to go ahead and pull the jack out from under the vehicle. Next, and the most important part, we need to make sure those lug nuts are tightened properly. To begin this process, choose one lug nut and tighten it, putting most of your body weight into the force. Now, we started here, we're going to move across, skip one and move across to the next lug nut. This ensures that we tighten the wheel down in an orderly manner and not cockeyed on the assembly itself. So, you can go here or here. I'm going to go up to this top one and get it down nice and tight. There we go. Now, skip one, going in a triangle here. Let's run through that one more time. Step 1, grab your jack and properly inflated spare tire from the back of your vehicle and make sure your vehicle is secure on the side of the road. Get some chocks under the front wheels if you're working on the back. Keep the brake on and in park. Step 2, loosen the lug nuts on the flat tire 1/4 turn. Step 3, find the jack point and safely jack up the vehicle. Number 4, remove the flat tire. Step 5, replace with the spare tire and finger tighten the lug nuts on. Step 6, lower the vehicle down, fully tighten these lugs as I showed you in the triangle pattern. And that's it, folks. How to replace your tire in 6 easy steps.